What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction was the winner of this week's poll for Home Free over on my Patreon. The song was Vincent. It is a new release by them, and I can't wait to check this out because seriously, when I reacted recently to American Pie with Home Free with Don McLean, I was mind blown at how incredible he sounds, considering that Don has been in the industry for as long as he has. And now it's been an extra 3 years and they're doing another song with him. Like, I can't even fathom the fact that this man, whether it's collaborating with other people or putting out like, he is still putting out music. There's no two ways you can look at this. Don McLean, it is 2024 and Don McLean is still putting out music. That is bonkers. I cannot wait to hear what he sounds like on this one. I can't wait to hear what Home Free do with this song. I don't think I know it off the top of my head, but maybe once we get into it, I'll know it. We're going to find out. We're going to get into it right now. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to Home Free if you haven't already. And we're going to get into this. This is Home Free featuring Don McLean singing Don McLean's song, Vincent. Let's go.
Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray.
Yo, we didn't get more than 2 lines in where I'm like, oh, it's this song. I just knew it as Starry Starry Night, which makes sense because Vincent Van Gogh. That's kind of obvious in hindsight, and even the picture for this is done in Vincent Van Gogh's style. So I already had linked those two, but I just hadn't linked the line Starry Starry Night with this song. But yes, okay, we do know this song at least slightly.
Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils. Catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land.
Yo, I'm gonna put it out there, okay? This is one of those songs. I was never raised on Don McLean. It wasn't something that my parents played. It's not something that was ingrained into me. And a lot of my music taste, especially with like older music, is very much what was ingrained in me as a kid that I've just grown to love as an adult. Don McLean didn't fall into that category, so it's very slept on by me. It's not something that jumped into my head. That being said, this is a song that I've heard on the radio, on some of the stations here that play the older stuff. I've heard this on the radio. I'm very familiar with American Pie, obviously. If you close your eyes and listen to Don singing now in 2024, he sounds the same as those radio recordings. He sounds the same as he did way back when. I'm probably getting it wrong. It probably wasn't even that long ago, but like, yo, it wasn't recent. It wasn't recent. This man is no spring chicken, and I don't think he's the kind of person who would get offended at me saying that. So, like, the fact that he still sounds this damn good is incredible.
On the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night.
Terrible time to pause right as the boys start singing, but oh my god, I've never kind of connected with these lyrics. I've never really paid attention to what the lyrics are, other than like knowing that it starts off by saying Starry Starry Night. This is a beautiful song, and a beautiful kind of it feels like he's having a conversation or talking directly to Vincent Van Gogh about the things that Van Gogh went through in his life, and referencing his paintings and things like that, while also drawing the parallel between, like, I understand what you were trying to say back then because, like, I'm going through my own stuff now. And it's a beautifully written thing.
Starry, starry night,
flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue, morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand.
Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how.
Yo, those lines there are the ones that stand out to me, because like all the stuff talking about the way that the paintings are painted and all that, it's beautiful. But those chorus lines where it's I didn't listen to what you said to me, and the fact that now I understand how, like I can't remember exactly what the lines are now. I can never remember it once it's through the chorus, but trying to recall it, yeah. But yeah, the fact that the way those lines are written is, it took me getting to this point in my life. It took me growing, getting older, going through my own journey to understand what you were trying to say through your paintings, what you were trying to convey. Because the thing with Van Gogh, and it's summed up really, really beautifully in the one episode of Doctor Who that they do all around Van Gogh. At the end of it, there's an incredible scene with Bill Nye where he says the most lovely things about Van Gogh, and it's all complete truth. The man, like not the episode, but what is said about him. The man was tortured. The man struggled with his own mental health and his own demons. And the fact that he took his own struggles and turned it into absolute beauty that was not appreciated at all in its time. But we look back on it now as absolute masterpieces, which is what they are. And it's such an incredible thing to take that pain and sadness and turn it into those incredible artworks. So it feels very, very fitting for Don McLean to be singing this at the point of the twilight of his career, like having grown, having matured as an artist, having come through, and be singing this one artist to another, saying, I understand now what you were trying to convey in your art. I understand what you were trying to say, because I've now lived the life of an artist as well. If that makes any sense. That's how it's coming across to me, and I love that. That's beautiful.
They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now,
for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you.
Starry, starry night.
Again, the lyrics just get me, but that section, Rob and Austin just sounded so good together there, didn't they? Oh my god. I love that this one has well, obviously it's got a Don focus. They needed to have a Don focus, but I love that for the home free side, it has a bit of a Rob focus, and his voice sounds so great singing this song, but when it's him and Austin singing together as well, just incredible.
Starry, starry night. Portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met, the ragged men in...
Tim just came through with that boom, and I was not ready for it, y'all. That came like out of nowhere for me. It was just boom, and I'm like, oh, hi Tim, hello, there you are. I know he's been doing the bass through the whole thing, but just that one caught my ear in a different way, and I was like, oh, there he is.
the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met. The ragged men in ragged clothes, a silver thorn, a bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow.
Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered.
I'm sorry, the way that Rob did the me there was gorgeous.
Tried to say to me how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free.
They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will.
Oh, I love that. Yo. If Home Free are not doing merch at the moment with that scene of a Van Gogh painting with Home Free watching Don McLean bust, then what are they doing? I need that on a shirt. That is incredible. But wow, this was beautiful for a song that I had heard before but never really heard. This was an experience because they delivered that with such emotion and did it so beautifully, and it is just an incredible song. And Don sounds every bit as good now as he did when he recorded these songs for the radio. It's bonkers. And the man just has a voice for storytelling and has a way of writing songs to connect with you, doesn't he? It is just incredible. I adored that. That was phenomenal. Home Free just show that they can knock it out of the park no matter absolutely what they do, even when they're giving the spotlight to someone else. When they're doing it as a duet, 5 guys and 1 person, like they're only taking up half the song and doing ooze in the background, and they still manage to show how incredible they are. Phenomenal. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to Home Free if you haven't already. Also, leave me a like and a comment and subscribe to me because it helps out the channel so much. Also, check me out over on Patreon where I run weekly polls for the reactions that I do. I also do weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check all that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.